of y'all that haven't looked at the TxDOT's books, they're down at the New Braunfels Library. I went down there looking for the environmental issues, and the only thing I saw in there was we did a desktop study and a windshield survey. Now, you tell me what that means. I want to talk about the Edwards Aquifer. The Edwards Aquifer was recognized as a sole source aquifer for the San Antonio area. That was in the Federal Register, September 29, 1977. And in the Code of Federal Regulations, there's an area for project review authority, and it states that once an area is designated, no subsequent commitments of federal financial assistance may be made to projects which the administration determines may contaminate the aquifer so as to create a significant hazard to public health. The activities that are included in that are item 5 is roads and item 6 are highways. So that speaks directly to our situation. Under the Texas Administration Code, it's the purpose of this chapter to regulate activities having the potential for polluting the Edwards Aquifer and hydrologically connected surface streams in order to protect existing and potential uses of groundwater and maintain Texas surface water quality standards. And again, the Edwards Aquifer is a sole source aquifer. It has over 1 million people that rely on its water in the San Antonio area. Then you can look at the endangered species of the Edwards Aquifer. There are 7 species recognized. In addition to these aquatic species, 9 cave-dwelling invertebrates live in the aquifer rock formations. That's noted by the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service, December of 2000. And it further states pipeline, highway, and railroad transportation of hydrocarbons and other potentially harmful materials in the Edwards Aquifer recharge zone and its watershed with the attendant possibility of accidents present a particular risk to water quality in Comal and San Marcos Springs. Texas Parks and Wildlife also has an area of endangered species, but I'd like to finish up by looking at what can be done on this. And there's provisions for submission of petitions. Any person may submit a petition requesting the regional administrator of the EPA to review a project to determine if such project may contaminate the aquifer in which its recharge zone so as to create a significant hazard to public health. And any such petition shall identify the name, address, and telephone number of the individual, organization, or other entity submitting the petition. So there's a couple of avenues here that you can look at. Endangered Species Act, nobody likes little squirrely things, but
I'll give my time to him to finish.
Okay. We have problems with the law for governmental immunity. A citizen, by law, can sue the state of Texas. There has to be an avenue of escape somewhere. And traditionally that has been the Texas Tort Claims Act, which involves automobile accidents or breaches of contract. But I believe this attorney down in the Matagorda area that has sent notice to the state of the intent to file suit on the amount of water going down the Guadalupe River has gotten around the governmental immunity by addressing the endangered species, which is a federal act. And regardless of the ridiculous sound of a toad or something that is going to stop progress, the federal government will listen. And that's an avenue into the federal courts, and they will do it.